the sun goes down. It is snowing outside. For fudge sakes, this is the earliest it has snowed where I live. This is some bull. Okay, anyways, on to the video. This is a coming out video. It's your boy back at it again, and he's making a coming out video. You guys already know everything about me. But this isn't... I'm also going to be doing coming out stories because I have a few of them, and it might be a two-parter because, like I said, I have a few, and a few of them are long, a few of them are short. So, yeah, we're going to do what I am, like sexuality, gender, whatever, and then I'm going to tell you my name process, and then I'm probably going to tell you a few stories, and then tomorrow or the next day I'll do a few more of my coming out stories because it's going to be more than one part. Or I might just post 2 videos tonight and the other video will be some more of my coming out stories, or I might make them down the road. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So anyways, I'm trans, FTM, female to male. I use he, him pronouns, and I identify as a male, of course. Duh. I'm also queer, so I will date anybody and anyone. Doesn't matter your gender, doesn't matter anything. You could be asexual and I'll date you. I really don't care. I have a boyfriend though, so right now I will not date you because I have a boyfriend. So yeah. So anyways, we're gonna go through my name process first. So names. I went by Danny, and then I went by Dan, and then I went by RJ, and then I went by AJ, then I went by Jay, and then I went by Alex, and then I went by Jackson, and then I went by Danny again, and then I went by Evan, and then I went by AJ again, and then I went by RJ, and then I went by Ruben, and then after Ruben, I just came up with like a whole bunch of weird names, and then I came up with RJ, and then again, and then I went by BJ, and I was like, no, thank you. The initials for that mean something very weird, and then I was just like, okay, I'll go by Ray for now, and then I went by Ruben again, and then I went by RJ again, and then I went by Raiden. And I have been going by Raiden for almost 3 years now. In April it will be 3 years, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 4, I'm not 100% sure. I think only 3. Yeah. In April will be, near the end of April will be my 3rd year of going by Raiden. So this is the longest I have went by one name. So, yeah, a lot of names, but I'm sticking to Raiden, as you can tell, because I've been going by it for 3 years. I really like the name. It's sort of unique. I spell it differently than most Raidens do. I never have known a Raiden, and most people are just like, oh, I go by like a name that like I know a person by that name. I've never known a Raiden in my life, ever. And I still don't know Raiden to this day, other than myself. And I'm not joking. But anyways, so now we're gonna do coming out stories. So the first person I ever came out to was, of course, myself. I came out to myself when I was like 5, and it was like a love-hate, no, this isn't allowed thing, until I came out to my mom. And, yeah, I came out to my mom in 2016. Right? Yeah. I came out to my mom in 2016. And the way I came out to her was I was at school and I just texted her. I just flat out texted her. I was just like, hey mom, I think I might be a boy. And I literally sat there for like the whole class of English just wanting to send this message. And my English teacher was super chill, super nice. I'm pretty sure she knew I was trans because like, and then like she also knew I was like super creative, and like when I made my thing, there was like this project we had to do where it was like past, present, and future, and we like talked about like ourselves and whatever, and I mentioned that I was a boy, in, I forget what one it was. I don't remember if it was my present or my future, but yeah. But like, she was like super chill and she didn't care that I was on my phone, and I told her while I was on my phone. She was like, oh yeah, okay, it's cool. And I like sat there for like an hour trying to like, for like ever trying to send this message, and I couldn't, so I gave my phone to my best friend that was sitting right beside me in English class, and I was like, send this please, like please send this. And then as it was sending, my phone died, and I was like, great, fantastic, loving it, yes. So then when I went into my next class, which is computers, my friend is in that class too, which is great and fantastic. And one of my somewhat friends had a charger, and I was like, oh, I just need to charge it up to like 5% or whatever until my phone turns back on, because I need to message my mom and tell her that I need a ride because I can't walk home because I screwed up my knee, which I sort of did because I had gym in the morning. So yeah. But yeah, so I told her blah blah blah, and like that wasn't 100% true. I really just wanted to see if the message went through and if she messaged me back about coming out, and I was like, oh my god, I'm freaking out. And it didn't send. I was like, oh my god. So I just handed my phone to my friend again. I was just like, you have to send this, you have to like whatever. And like, this teacher was super chill too, because I'm really good at computers. I was really good at it, and like I finished my assignment super quick and whatever, and like I even had to help other people with their assignments, and the class wasn't that big. So yeah, so I gave him my phone and he sent it, and I was just like, oh my god. And then she was just like, okay, nice, what name do you want to be called? And then I gave her like 3 name options, and like I ended up not going by any of those names at first. I eventually went by like 2 of them eventually, but like yeah. And to this day, she doesn't support me. She seemed like she supported me when she texted me. But yeah, and then my mom told my dad, and then, yeah. So, you know, that was great. And then I came out to, like, pretty much all my friends at school. If I didn't come out to them, then my friends came out to them for me, because I couldn't do it because I was, like, freaking out about how my mom didn't really even accept me. So then, and then like all my friends tried to accept me, and they used the right names even when I changed them to like a different name choice, especially my friend Lucas, and like all my other LGBT friends, which I had quite a bit of them. And you know, that was great, that was fantastic. I lost all those friends now though, because we stopped talking as the years went by in high school, and we stopped talking after school. So yeah. Anyways, then one Thanksgiving dinner, my aunt, I don't know what she is to me, she came down for Thanksgiving, and she literally asked me and my parents if I was trans. She literally asked that, and before I could say anything, both my parents were just like, no, they just like short hair, blah blah blah. And then like the whole night she was talking, well, not like most of the beginning of the Thanksgiving thing, she was like talking about how like she did like a little bit of gender therapy, and she would help transgender people like that were like homeless or like got kicked out or something find places to live and get clothes and like whatever, and like help people that were part of the trans community and stuff like that, or like the LGBT community period, and like blah blah blah. And I was just sitting over here like, I want to tell her, but like my parents already said no, so like I'm afraid that I'm gonna get yelled at this Thanksgiving dinner. And you know, that was great, that was fantastic. So yeah, now I don't want to come out to anybody in my family, so only my close family members know. So like my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, and my cousin Danny knows. That's about it, because I don't want to come out to anybody else in my family, because if I do, then I'll probably get rejected. So you know, that's good, that's fantastic, great. And even if I don't get rejected, my parents will probably just be like, oh yeah, no, they're lying, they just want like attention, like blah blah blah, and like they'll believe my parents over me, because like they usually do. So yeah, that's my life. I'm gonna do more coming out stories later on down the road, because I do have more, because I have came out to more people, obviously, like the internet, and I'll tell you guys about that story. Now that actually went 10 times better, like, I mean 1,000 times better than my parents, but like, yeah. So anyways, you guys are amazing, you guys are fantastic, you can do and be whatever you want when you grow up, whether it's be you want to change your sexuality or your gender, just do you. Anyways, I love you guys are amazing, you guys are fantastic, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you, bye, guys. Bye.